Okay, hi everybody. Our principal asked me to share my thoughts quickly on social emotional learning, why it's important, and how we can quickly and easily bring it into our classrooms. So, the importance of social emotional learning. Knowledge as teachers, the more knowledgeable we can become as educators, the better off we're able to implement that in our classroom. To fully understanding what social and emotional learning is as teachers is very important because it allows us to make better connections with our students through empathy, creates a safe learning environment for all, and provides opportunities for our students to become well-rounded, positive members of our classroom, school, and community. If we can understand what SEL is, we are setting ourselves up for a more successful journey with our students. I've added a link here that'll take you directly to the CASEL website. It offers a fantastic video and breaks down what SEL is and why we like to implement it with our students. So, the importance of SEL in the classroom. What does SEL do for our students? So I wanted to highlight a couple of factors of that. It helps us recognize and understand ourselves. So our feelings, our emotions, how to recognize them and understand what they mean. Helps us connect with others. Building relationships is a key factor in social emotional learning. So helping us connect with others and build those relationships is very important in the classroom. It helps us achieve our goals, helps us support our community and helps us support our school and communities in a positive manner. I like to add communities in there because I feel like communities play a huge role in our school atmosphere. And my most favorite, it builds upon students' confidence in themselves. And why do we need SEL in our classrooms? Again, not only does it build the confidence in our students, let me move this over, it creates a positive, safe environment for everyone, not only just our students, but our teachers and administrators as well. And it builds more sustainable relationships with our students. So I did a little bit of research and found a fantastic article titled Social and Emotional Learning During COVID-19 and Beyond. I felt it was very relevant to what we are dealing with in this day and age, why it matters and how to support it. It was written by Dr. Katie Rosenblum. So I'm going to highlight a couple factors, but I did link it on the very last page of this presentation that I will email out to everybody. So the pandemic has limited opportunities for social and emotional learning and has shown a reduction in social and emotional well-being. I'm going to give you some key numbers and they might be staggering to some of you. So the CDC found that between April and October of 2020, the proportion of mental health related emergency room visits increased by 24% for children aged 5 to 11 and 31% for adolescents aged 12 to 17, as compared with the same time period in 2019. So that is 1 out of every 4 of our elementary students were struggling with their mental health, so much that they had to be hospitalized. So 1 in every 4 of our students is struggling with their mental health. So that's why, social emotional learning, we can combat that when these students come back to school with us and are with us full time in person. We can anticipate and already see significant emotional, social, behavioral, and academic challenges. So this article points out some really key factors on what we can do and how we can combat that. In conclusion, towards the end of the article, it spotlights and offers some helpful info and tips on what the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction joined with the CASEL Collaborative Initiative. And what they found was great. They helped strengthen SEL competencies for all their educators in their districts so that the work is then going to be woven in the school day with their students. They talked about relationship building, morning meetings, brain breaks, mindfulness apps, individual and small group instruction or interventions, and there was so many more. So I highly recommend you take a look at this article. Let me know if you have any questions. I'd love to chat with you guys about this. Last thing before I leave you is adding SEL in your classroom today. What are some easy things you can do? I wanted to highlight my top 3. A simple morning greeting, high fives, handshakes, knuckles, smiles, hugs, jokes. A simple high five can go a long way with our students. Having a growth mindset, visuals. Create some with your class, I can statements, and display them on your walls. And my last but not least, my favorite is a positivity mirror, an affirmation station for our students where they can have positive self-talk with themselves. Thanks for your time.